lot of people craving puff puff today in the house, so I just have to make puff puff. The soft rising flour here for the puff puff. I also have baking powder. Yeah, I don't know if you don't use baking powder on your puff puff. I don't know how you enjoy it, because this gives it the fluffy kind of thing, you know. And then I have yeast, yes, main ingredient to help it rise. Yeah, and also sugar. Lest I forget my sugar, and sifter. Always sifter the flour so that it will just give it space, like it will make it light. In fact, it's just good to always sifter your flour to make it easy for you to work with during baking or whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, sifting is very important. I also have here my gloves. I don't like to use my hands straight in the flour. Yeah, and then I have sugar. Yeah, so I could use spatula. You don't necessarily need to use your hands to mix your flour. Some people don't like it. Yeah, understanding. But you can use your gloves, or you can use a spatula. But for me, the spatula doesn't give it that smooth mixture. Like, it doesn't mix it up very well the way I want it. So I like to wear my gloves and work with it. Yeah. So the reason for sifting is for it to just loosen it up, you know, to help give good results, you know. So next, I'm gonna take a measurement of sugar in here. Yep. So I'll take 2 cups of this. The cup is really small, yeah. This one. And another one, yeah, that's it. And I'll add in a teaspoonful of baking powder. Yep, teaspoonful baking powder, just to give it the fluffy thingy, you know. So baking powder is done. I have my warm water in the kettle already. So now it's yeast. This is the main ingredient. If your puff puff does not rise, it means you've missed it. Yeah. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoonful of yeast. See that? Yeah. So next, I'll add in my warm water. Oh, lest I forget, nutmeg. I'm gonna add in a little bit of nutmeg. Yeah. So I'll add in a teaspoonful also. Yeah, not too much. So this pink sea salt, but it's smoother than the other one I have, so I'll just add a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. So guys, instead of using warm water, I thought I should use milk instead. Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I've seen a lot of people make their puffs with milk, so I want to try it for the first time. But we always like to make it simple and plain with warm water, but today I want to give it a different taste, or do something different. So I'm going to be using fresh milk. Yeah, I think that quantity should be enough. So my milk is warm now. I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing. Yeah, so I have to be careful so it's not too much. Yeah. The thing is, you go in with the milk bit by bit, so it does not give you a too watery consistency or too thick consistency here. So that you go in we take bits by bit, you know. So guys, can you see this? Look at that. That's how your puff mixture should be. So I'll keep it somewhere warm, and I'll come now. I want to start heating my oil for frying the puff puff. Yeah. So I'll get my oil. Normally, you know, you have to use a deep pot to fry your puff. Yeah. So that should be okay. Guys, look at this. Yeah, it has risen really nice, yeah, in the oven. So I have to put it in the oven. So I'm just gonna start frying now. And I'm gonna dip my hands in cooking oil just a little bit, so it's not, see this, so it's not sticky, yeah. So usually before you start frying, you're supposed to like give it a mix to take out the excess air in it, you know. So I'm mixing. Yeah. Yummy puff puff. Yeah, this looks nice. So you can try making a puff puff with milk instead of mixing with warm water. You can use warm milk. Yeah, and very fluffy.